Okay, so our tech is getting smarter by the second, right? But here's the real question. Is it making us smarter or just noisier? In this explainer, we're going to dive into that and talk about something called AI minimalism. So, to get our heads around AI minimalism, we're going to start somewhere kind of weird. Not with a supercomputer, but in the back of your closet. Yeah, seriously, there's a powerful lesson in there for our digital lives. You totally know this feeling, right? You're cleaning out your closet, you find that one sweater you haven't worn in like 3 years, and you finally decide, yep, it's time. And once you start, oh man, it's this amazing feeling, this momentum. You're clearing out all of this space you forgot you even had. Well, guess what? You can get that exact same feeling of relief in your digital world. Seriously, think about it. When's the last time you scrolled through your phone contacts and just deleted a bunch of numbers you haven't called in years? Or unsubscribed from all those newsletters? It's the same satisfying release, just for your brain. But here's the thing, this isn't just some neat little life hack anymore. Filtering out digital junk has always been a good idea, sure. But now, with AI in the picture, the whole game has changed. This kind of minimalism is becoming, well, it's becoming urgent. So, what is this new problem exactly? There's a term for it: cognitive obesity. It's this new kind of mental weight that's being created by the way AI works today. Sounds intense, right? Let's break down what that actually means. Okay, look at this. This is so important. The problem we used to have was just information overload, a fire hose of stuff we had to sort through. But today's problem is way more subtle and way more powerful. It's high quality distraction. It's AI crafting content that's so perfectly tailored to you, so good that your brain can't help but pay attention, even when you want to look away. So let's put a pin in this definition. Cognitive obesity. It's what happens when our minds get so swamped with this really compelling AI-made content, the perfect videos, the perfect articles, that there's just no room left, no space for our own thoughts, our own creativity to even get started. Here's a great way to think about it. Your brain is like a computer server. It's got limited RAM, limited processing power. And if you're constantly feeding it these little bits of AI-generated content, these algorithm-pushed videos, without ever clearing the cache, well, your own internal software, your creativity, it just starts to lag. It gets drowned out. Okay, so that's the problem. It sounds a little bleak, I know. But here's the good news. We can totally fight back. And it's not about ditching technology altogether. It's about being really, really intentional. So let's walk through a super simple 3-step plan for a digital sweep. Okay, here they are, the 3 pillars of what we're calling AI minimalism. First, we've got active disconnection. Second, build an external brain. And third, embrace physical anchors. Let's dig into each one. All right, step 1, active disconnection. This is about giving yourself permission to not keep up with every single new AI tool that drops. Here's a super simple rule of thumb. If you've had an app or a tool bookmarked for 3 months and it hasn't solved a real problem for you, delete it. It's the old sweater in your digital closet. Just let it go. You gotta be ruthless here. Okay, step 2 is all about a fundamental shift in how you see your own mind. And this line says it all. Your brain is a processor, not a hard drive. It's built for thinking, for connecting dots, for creating new things, not just for storing a bunch of random information. And this table just lays it out perfectly. The hard drive tasks, facts, dates, to-do lists, all that stuff, that needs to go outside your brain. Offload it. This is where AI assistants are actually amazing, because when you do that, you free up your internal processor for the stuff it's truly good at, your intuition, your creativity, your emotions. And that brings us to our third and final step: embrace physical anchors. Honestly, this might be the most important one. The best cure for getting lost in the digital world is to ground yourself in the real physical one. I mean, actually take a second to feel the texture of the shirt you're wearing. Go talk to a real person, face to face. Just take a walk and look at the messy, unoptimized real world. These things are like an anchor for your mind. So you see, these aren't just productivity hacks. These steps are all part of a much bigger idea, a deeper philosophy. This is really about redefining our relationship with technology and, in a way, with ourselves. I love this quote. The end goal of technology is to make people more human. Just let that sink in for a second. We're not learning to use AI so we can act more like efficient machines. The whole point is to use AI to free ourselves up to be more messy, creative, and wonderfully human. So that leads to a really big question, right? In a world where AI can do so much, what is it that it can't do? What's left that is uniquely ours? And the answer, I think, is in our beautiful, messy imperfections. We use these incredibly powerful tools to handle the boring stuff so that we have more time and energy to love, to feel, and to create, with that clumsy, brilliant spark of human inspiration. You can't prompt an algorithm for that. Okay, so where do we even begin with all this? How do you start this journey? Well, this huge philosophical idea, it actually starts with one tiny, simple action that you can take, like right now. And just remember, the point of all this decluttering, it's not just about checking more things off your to-do list. It's about finding some quiet in the noise. Because really, the highest form of productivity isn't being busy, it's having inner peace. So I'm going to leave you with this one question, a challenge, really. Right now, take a look at your phone or your computer's desktop. What is the one thing, the one app, the one bookmark, the one digital old sweater that you are going to delete right after this is over? Find it and start there.